Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the...
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase we're going to be looking at the 1987 Series 4 Autobot Goldbug. What we're going to do with this video, we're going to have a quick look at him in both of his modes to help you decide how you want to display him. I'll point out a couple of things that you need to be aware of if you have to purchase one for yourself. I'll show you the differences between the first release in 1987 and then the later 1990 release. And as I'm lucky enough to have a couple of different types of packaging, we can have a look at the artwork and the battle scenes on the back of that. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everybody who's watching this right now, if you've not subscribed to the channel, if you'd like to please hit that subscribe button for me now, because it really does help this channel out. Okay then, this shouldn't take too long, but let's be honest, what a little bot this guy is. Loads of people I knew when we were a kid had him, and for obvious reasons, he is of course the reincarnated form of Bumblebee. And it doesn't get much, I suppose, more basic than this. This is probably even more basic than his mini-bot version. So these are his arms. There's no real articulation at all. There is the head. Again, there is no articulation at all. This literally just folds up and down. Now, I don't even normally do transformation process, but you can see here anyway. So you can see that bit folds out there, and then this bit then just clips on the top and closes down. That's the transformation process. So you're looking for it, to be working for a start. So I'll show you that in 2 seconds. Also, the tires are rubber, and one of the most common things with this is, to be fair, that these tend to go really badly discoloured. The other thing you can see straight away is missing stickers on the sides. While we're talking about stickers, you can see here the rub sign is at the top, and you can also see there's an indentation. Now, the reason why I'm showing you that is because this was the first release, the 1987 release. Then the release that came a couple of years afterwards didn't have the indentation in the roof, and it just had a normal Autobot sticker. The best way to see that would be if I tilted that up, and you can see right there. We'll have a look at them in a second, but yeah, there you go. So this is of course the alternate mode, which is of course obviously the Volkswagen Beetle, and this one has got the better stickers apart from the Autobot logo. That is why I keep it in that particular mode. I'm just going to transform him back very quickly. But what made this cool was the fact obviously that it had a pullback motor, but it worked in either mode. Now I don't know if it'll work on a carpet. If it doesn't, I'll use one of the cases. Oh well, you can tell. There we go. We might as well do it, haven't we? We've got this far, let's do it. So here he is in his robot mode. You pull it back and there he goes. And of course in car mode, exactly the same. So if you want them to work, you need to specify that they check the pullback motor, but I'm sure they will, because pullback motors don't really, don't get damaged that much unless of course they're broken by the previous owner. But right, let's have a look at some different types of packaging then. So this was the original Takara release, and the C in the top corner, for people who don't know, stood for Cybertrons. 97 was its reference number, and there you've got the pullback and go motion detailed. You've got the brilliant bit of artwork there for Goldbug, of course, and then because it's in a little box, this is what I love about it, you've still got a little battle scene on the back there, which of course is showing mainly the 1986 people, the two Titans there. Lovely. And you can see you've got the robot points there, and you've basically got the instructions on the inside of the flap and inside the box. So inside here you can see there it's showing you how to, remember the rub sign chest, it's got that mentioned in there, and then the instructions are literally on the back of the box there as well. Perfect. So that's the Japanese. In fact, let's have a look at him inside here. I don't know if this is used or not. It looks like it hasn't been pulled out of that before, because you can see how all the polystyrene is around it. Lovely little thing. And for people who watch me on this channel, they'll know that I'm very fond of the Japanese boxes. I just think they look better, because again, brilliant example right behind you, the carded ones. Once you've took them off the card, that's it. Right, let's have a look. So we've got the gold cards there. So for those of you who are unaware, this is basically they were released in Europe and Australasian countries, and they do have different languages on them. These, although they look exactly the same, when I show them you in a second, you're going to see that they're in different languages. So this is the Spanish variant. There's the Spanish writing, and there is Goldbug. And as I say, these are they're exactly the same as the gold one, sorry, the English one, just the language is different. On the back, we've got the very simple transformation process and the pullback motion, but we've got a tech spec with this as well. There we go. And on we look at the other one, this is the English version, and I know that I've shown this a few times because English people love to see this. This basically sticker here, this reminds us of an old shop which was called Woolworths, and it's of course closed down now. There you've got the classic logo at the top, which is what this range of figures were referred to as. They were referred to as the classic range, and what they did was they got some of the classic figures like these, and they just reissued them all in gold packaging. So you may have seen some Autobot cars, you may have seen the Decepticon triple changes in this type of packaging. And there we go. And just if people want to know, this got an 80%. So there we go. I don't know how I've managed to talk about Goldbug for about 6 minutes, but I hope you found it informative. I hope it brought back some nice memories for you guys if you had him when you were a kid. And again, I hope it helped you identify other variants and maybe helps you with your quest of finding variants as well. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.